Hey, I've packed up a fresh set of hacks for you today. Let's start with the ultimate way to reheat yesterday's pizza. Sprinkle extra cheese on one slice, cap it with the second, and into the air fryer it goes. To keep it from drying out, pour a little water into the bottom of the air fryer, 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit for about 5 to 6 minutes, just until the cheese melts. This is exactly how I get that crispy crust with melty cheese, my go-to pizza hack. Need to store an open can of tuna without the fridge smelling? Transfer it into a glass jar. And here's the trick. Flip the jar so the lid becomes the base. This seals better, stores neatly and locks in the smell. It also keeps the contents from drying out and stops the oil or liquid from leaking. A simple hack that makes storage cleaner and easier. Want to save the cleanliness of your air fryer basket? That's where a liner comes in. Instead of buying disposable ones, make your own from parchment paper. Take a square sheet, fold it in half, then cut 2 small slits along the edges. When unfolded, the cuts let the sides lift up neatly and create a raised edge. This DIY liner keeps food from sticking, catches juices and makes cleanup much easier, all without spending extra. Don't have a brush to spread the oil? Here's a simple hack. Place a cotton pad on the back of a fork and push it gently between the tines with a knife to lock it in place. Now use the pad to spread the oil evenly across the pan. This prevents puddles and cuts down on excess oil, perfect for pancakes, eggs, or anything you want cooked evenly without extra grease. Hanging a picture can be tricky. This simple string hack makes it effortless. Loop a small piece of string through the hook on the back, hook it over the nail and gently pull. The frame slides right into place. The string gives extra reach and control, so the hook slides onto the nail without guessing or struggling. A cutting board sliding on the counter is not just annoying, it's dangerous. Solve it with a simple paper towel. Wet a small piece, wring it out and place it under the board. Now the board stays put. Stable, safe and steady. A paper towel works better than a regular cloth because it's thinner, grips the surface more tightly and doesn't create wobble. No matter where I am, I always read every single one of your comments. Drop your favorite hacks below, the most creative ones could show up in our next video. Now I'll show you an easy way to clean a really dirty oven. Dishwasher tablets to the rescue. Simply place one on a baking tray, pour boiling water over it, and turn the oven on to 200 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. As the water evaporates, it activates the tablet's cleaning agents, which help break down the grime. Now you'll find that all the grime washes off effortlessly. You can also turn a dishwasher tablet into a powerful cleaning agent. Just take any bowl, fill it with boiling water, drop the tablet in and stir until dissolved. Pour this mixture into a spray bottle and use it. It cleans almost anything. Here's a technique to quickly peel kiwi and get it ready to enjoy, all without needing to cut it. Place a rack over a bowl and the kiwi half on top. Press down lightly and give it a slight twist. Just like that, you get juicy pieces of fruit. They are ideal for adding a fresh twist to desserts or ice cream. Here's another way to make wow pancakes. Heat up the oil, take a colander and pour the pancake batter into it. Under 1 minute of frying, your pancake balls for breakfast are ready. By the way, I drizzled these breakfast balls with melted chocolate. Now I'll show you a life hack to easily melt it directly in the piping bag. Simply place chocolate pieces into a piping bag and immerse it in boiling water. In just a few minutes, the chocolate will melt. Then, snip off the corner of the bag and you are ready to drizzle and decorate to your heart's content. Next, I want to share a few secrets on how I separate various herbs from their stems. For thyme, I use a sieve. First, you need to tear off the top. Then, insert the torn end into a sieve cell and pull the stem out from the other side. For rosemary, you need a fork. Insert the sprig between the fork's tines and pull. And parsley is easiest to separate with a grater. Now let me show you how to easily make clarified butter or ghee. Start by placing a block of butter in a Ziploc bag. Submerge it in boiling water or a steam bath, making sure to keep the bag from touching the bottom of the pot. This prevents the bag from melting due to direct heat. To make authentic ghee, melt the butter for 20 minutes. However, simply melting the butter is also sufficient. Once the butter melts, let it cool slightly in the fridge. To keep the bag stable, you can use a glass or similar support. When it's safe to handle, you'll notice the butter has separated into 3 layers: white, yellow and foam. Simply cut the corner of the bag, discard the white layer first, save the yellow layer, and remember, the foam is also not needed. There you go. That's how I make ghee. Now the best way to peel a hard-boiled egg. You'll need a shaker. Fill it 1/3 with water, drop in the egg and shake. Check out the result. Now you have an easy-to-peel egg. Let me share with you a more efficient way to peel garlic, especially when you need a large amount. Place the garlic cloves in a jar, fill it with water and cover with a lid. Let the garlic soak in the water for about 20 to 25 minutes, then drain the water. Next, shake the jar vigorously. This will further loosen the skins. You'll find the garlic skins are now much easier to remove by hand. Time for a quick spell of kitchen magic. Welcome to Tips from Alex. First, mix honey with a splash of vinegar. After the main frying, toss it over vegetables or meat and give it a quick sear. It creates a golden crust and perfectly balances sweetness with acidity. To mellow the sharp bite of onion or garlic, soak the slices in lemon juice for 5 minutes. The harshness softens and the flavor turns gentle. Perfect for salads, dressings or salsas. Mix water with salt to help chicken absorb moisture and stay tender. Brine fillets in this solution. 1 tablespoon of salt per liter of water for about an hour before cooking. Perfect for juicy, flavorful chicken every time. Learned something new today? Hit like, subscribe and ring the bell. We've got fresh kitchen hacks every Friday and you won't want to miss what's next.